news of another homicide. We could put the image, and we do want that. Although we would have blurred the imagery somewhat, you may find certain elements of it a bit graphic. We do one in advance. So the victim, a resident of View Fort, he was in his bed when he was pounced on by a gunman or gunmen who police are now in search of. He was shot multiple times in the head. His body was discovered by relatives and friends. Bloodstains marked the spot where he took his last breath. Of course, police investigations have been opened into this latest incident, and police are this morning appealing to residents of View Fort and citizens of St. Lucia who may have information about this latest homicide to contact the Major Crimes Unit or the VIEUX police station. Information will be held to strictest confidentiality. Dan, are you able to prepare the photo of the victim? All right, Dan just needs a few seconds, he says. We will show you in just a bit the unfortunate victim of that shooting incident. What we thought, really, yeah? And that was the vibe that we were getting, that things had simmered down in View Fort. There was some normalcy returning to the town. There you go. Another homicide. Another homicide. This one making it 61. Not a cool and an easy period for any member of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, particularly the new police commissioner. In the city, in the main, over the past week or so, the police have beefed up their presence in and around numerous communities, and thank you for that. But as they have highlighted on many occasions, they can't be everywhere. So where they can concentrate their efforts on the city, because there's been an upsurge of robberies and criminal activities in the city, bam, View Fort, again, criminal activities resurfacing in the southern town of View Fort. So you get the picture that the police have been painting. They can't realistically be everywhere. My technicians tell me we can now share you the image of the victim, who, just hold on for me, Don. Just hold on for me. I think I'd place a hold on that for now. Suffice to say, the family, certain family members of the individual may not have been notified of his demise at this time. So it may be the responsible thing to just withhold the image just for now. I shared with Sherry, our news editor. We continue to await the Major Crimes Unit. The superintendent is on the phone with us as we speak. So we continue to await some confirmed details from him. I think it would be the responsible thing to do and allow. It's very early in the morning still, so perhaps the family would not have been notified that the loved one would have found his demise. I don't think it would be the best for them to be notified via live television. So we hold the image for now, but we can confirm homicide number 61 recorded in View Fort. Any idea, Don, the most homicides recorded in St. Lucia to date? You don't know? I'm unsure that many St. Lucians do. The highest number of homicides recorded on our St. Lucia, 238 square miles, 74 homicides. We'll give you the exact year. We're at 61 now. The police have made significant breakthroughs in recent weeks. Absolutely. 2021 was the year. 74 was the number. We're at 61 now. Thanks to that quick research down on the year. But 74 was the highest number, with 13 shy of that We don't want to get close to that, not at all. But that's the reality. Every week or so, we wake up to another one of these reported incidents. Grief for another family. Another young man gunned down. It looked to be an ambush targeted style killing last evening. Residents of Vieux Heron, significant explosions, after which they found the body of the victim. Multiple gunshot wounds to the face area. As the police await a lead and continue their investigations, many residents of Vieux Fort are looking for some sort of leadership and some direction, some condemnation, some comment from the Member of Parliament for the area, former Prime Minister, whom is well experienced in dealing with matters of this nature. He would have on numerous occasions held responsibility for overall national security matters. So the information that we're getting, the residents, they really want to hear from the Member of Parliament. What are some of the proposals on the table, and what are some of his engagements like with the warring factions? Because this perhaps provides proof and reason why event organizers like the recent sports tournament would pull off from hosting in the events in the south, in Vieux Fort in particular. And when that decision was made, the Member of Parliament was very critical of the event organizers and the event for not coming to Vieux Fort. But when you see incidents like this, you saw the graphic footage done of how this young man was killed. It makes sense why these people would not have the events in Vieux Fort. It's very, very unfortunate. A number of Vieux Fortians are living scared. And they want some sort of direction. So we continue our efforts to reach out to the good doc. As we know, a number of his residents are doing the very same. Police are investigating. So if you live in the town of Vieux Fort, you have information. Your information will be held with the strictest confidentiality. You're asked to share information on this and other crimes in your community with the Ross Initial Police Force via the Major Crimes Unit or the Vieux Fort Police Station. Homicide number 61, topping the news headlines this morning. 7:30 the time in St. Lucia and across the Eastern Caribbean.